Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Warcraft replay here as we have a tournament replay. I'm going to be casting a best of 3 series from the most recent Warcraft Gold League, the April Pro Qualifiers here. It's a bit of a weird tournament structure. We have 2 sets of groups where players have to go through multiple times. So like basically, I think it's 8 players first group. The winners then go through another set of groups and play there. It's very convoluted. And then the winners of the second set of groups goes to playoffs, which apparently only has semis. It's very awkward. I didn't realize Gold League did this format, or maybe it was the first time they're doing it, but yeah, normally playoffs has quarters, but this one only has semis, which I guess explains for this really wacky grouping system. But yeah, we are in the second set of groups. The first round, which is semis, game 1. We have an Orc mirror here on the map Northern Isles. I say Orc mirror, but I believe one of the players actually went random. FoCuS pointing in as the red Orc in the bottom left, going for a Blade Master start. Infi, who normally is a human player, did go random in this series. Maybe went random the entire tournament, who knows, that would be pretty sick actually, but also going Orc, is gonna go Blade Master here. And yeah, that's just gonna be that. At first I was gonna cast just the third game of this, but yeah, I guess that kind of spoils it, but I saw game 1, I saw the army comps, and I was like, I'm really interested in casting game 1 too. So then, like, what do I do with game 2? Like, game 2 is already being casted by Crota, I believe, and I normally don't cast games that have already been covered, but I might make an exception this time again, just because, you know, it's really weird casting game 1 and game 3 and then not doing anything about game 2. So let's just get right into it. Enough of the logistics here. Both sides starting Blade Master, of course, going for the Ogre Warriors to possibly get that jackpot, and it seems like FoCuS was able to hit it, +6 claws. I mean, Infi did get Constellation Prize with the Circlet, so it's not that bad. Yes, it's less raw damage, but Circlet, just a very good item regardless. Probably is the second best item from that particular drop table. Gloves of Haste is like, it's a very iffy item. Yes, Blade Masters would like additional attack speed, but like 15%, is that really worth taking an entire item swap over? Like, yeah, I don't know. You would rather just want like raw damage and whatnot, but not this time around. FoCuS possibly looking for a creep jack here. Let's hope he doesn't get his Windwalk expiring, as the Flesh Eater is the main target. Okay, that was really weird. He did go for a double Windwalk strike, I believe, and he was able to take it at least. So Wand of Illusion gets picked up here, and he's gonna go straight after the low hit point Grunt. Meanwhile, Infi's just going to, he's probably just gonna have to sign his fate to losing that Grunt to the Blade Master. I believe that will give FoCuS level 2, but it also leaves his Blade Master without any sort of mana. Infi actually was forced to use that Speed Scroll as well. I think he was trying to use it to save his Grunt, but he used it a little too late, and just a waste of an item, I guess. Great Hole on the way, I believe, for both sides. FoCuS did have a little bit of a head start here, and we should be going standard unless actually no, we're not going standard. The main reason why I wanted to cast game 1, a little bit of a surprise, so we'll have to just wait a little bit, but this Murloc camp is going to be started, I believe, by FoCuS, and Infi is just being annoying, trying to get revenge for his fallen Grunt brethren, but it seems like Infi might not be able to get him. Yeah, FoCuS playing it a little bit safe, not starting the camp.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's actually not starting the camp. Wow. He is going to start it as soon as this illusion actually spots Infi with this Overseer camp here, who is going to pick up +6 intelligence from the Overseer and is going to bail as quickly as possible. FoCuS coming in and picking up the low hit point grunts once again. That is 2 grunts now being killed off. Meanwhile, Infi hasn't really done too much aside from farming. Has this Merle camp been started? Nope, it has not. So I imagine those grunts should be able to long distance it. Right, FoCuS using the last charge of illusion. I think he was trying to use that illusion to body block the Blade Master here, but it seems like both Blade Masters actually split off in different directions, which kind of made it impossible to continue the chase, which is really weird. But yeah, we do have a turn totem being placed down into straight tier 3. We also have the Shadow Hunter popping out for both sides, I believe, since yeah, just it's the most solid second pick. I was gonna say Turn Chieftain's also pretty good, but like Shadow Hunter just enables the Blade Master so much more. Fast Stronghold tick for FoCuS as well, despite going Bestiary Sparrow Lodge here. So yeah, interesting. Not many orcs, I don't think, would go the whole package of tier 3 into double tier 2 productions. But yeah, Infi is going a bit weirdly here. Just Torrent Totem and Stronghold. We do have Berserker's Strength being upgraded or researched, just to make his grunts a little tankier, I guess. But yeah, mass producing those Spirit Walkers. I mean, what can you produce? You could maybe go for grunts, but I don't think that's what Infi is actually going for in the end game here. Arachnid is going to go down, level 3 Blade Master is going to pick up Gloves of Haste, I think? Probably. He picked up Parapet probably from here. Meanwhile, FoCuS not doing that great, but he is going to hopefully equalize with this Troll Warlord camp. He does have not that great of items. Is going to use a Dust just in case nearby Blade Master, but yeah, Wand of Wind is going to get picked up here from the Troll Warlord. It's alright, I guess. It will kind of lose value over time as your opponents start getting his Spur Walkers, which will just disenchant that that Cyclone. But yeah, it could just be useful for just general creeping. We'll just have to wait and see. Blade Master, probably too low to even attempt going for creep jacks here. But yeah, level 3, level 2 versus level 3, level 2, I believe. Just that FoCuS's Shadow Hunter is pretty close to that level 3 himself. Oh, Invuln Potion being picked up here by Infi and is going to go straight after FoCuS's Blade Master. Dust Appearance is going to be used and Cyclone onto Infi's Blade Master here with the Shadow Hunter nearby. Yeah, that is going to force the Blade Master to Invuln away. Basically, forced to use the Invuln immediately after he purchased it, because as soon as the Cyclone wore off, he would most likely get hexed into maybe killed off, maybe not, but he was going to take a boatload of damage because of it, so he did burn the Invuln so he couldn't get targeted by Hex. Yep, very nice. Turn Chieftain is going to pop out here for FoCuS's third hero. I believe the same thing is going to come out for Infi. And yeah, what is Infi going to do with this Fortress tech? Master's Training? Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's the best time to reveal it. So Infi is building towards a Tauren army here. Master's Training kind of seals the deal on that. It since it enables Ancestral Spirit, You're able to revive turns and Spirit Walkers for, I think, 200 mana or something along those lines. So yeah, having a strong turn unit die and then come back immediately at full health is just so useful. The only problem is that you are going to have this period of weakness where you can't really fight toe-to-toe with your opponent right now, and this is what Infi is actually struggling with right now. He's trying to run away, but with the constant ensnares and war stomps from FoCuS' side, yeah, he is suffering a couple of losses here. Might be able to save his Blade Master thanks to hexing and war stomping FoCuS' own Blade Master, so that's pretty nice. But with this big of an army, I wouldn't even be surprised if FoCuS wants to even just siege, like put his opponent within his own base. But yeah, we'll have to wait a little longer, as it seems like FoCuS is just going pretty standard here. Bestiary turn totem. He even go for a war mill just in case he wants to go for upgrades or something along those lines. It also enables him to go his own turns if he wants to, since he is starting Masters Training. Because right now I'm pretty sure FoCuS is wondering what on earth Infi is doing. He has no Raiders, he only has Spirit Walkers and a couple of Grunts. Is he actually going to go into turns, which will be answered very soon as the first turn is popping out here. I believe Pulverize is already being researched. Not yet. But soon. The turn warrior is going to be I was gonna say a bit of a handful, but now that I do see FoCuS going already out with his first Kodo Beast, I think we need at least 2 turns just so that Infi can deal with this. I believe FoCuS was able to take down the Tauren Chieftain thanks to hexes and snares and whatnot. So yeah, bit unfortunate here. Turn is trying his best. He is going to keep the Blade Master at hand, at least, but here comes the Kodo Beast looking for a quick snack, and the Nom Nom right there. Blade Master on Infi's side is trying his best to go after the Kodo Beast, but with the constant attacks from FoCuS' end, Blade Master is dangerously low and he really doesn't want to risk his neck just to save his turn. Turn, bit beefy, so it will take a while for him to be fully digested. It will just it will give more opportunities for Infi to save the turn later on. I'm pretty sure if the turn actually fully digests the turn, if the Kodo Beast fully digests the turn, then he doesn't actually leave a corpse, so you can't actually Ancestral Spirit, so that is a bit of a problem. So I do think that the Kodo Beast needs to be FoCuS fired immediately. But yeah, FoCuS is just going to be losing his Raiders instead, which I guess is a lot more tolerable than losing his Kodo Beast. But here comes the Blade Master going after the Kodo Beast right now. Blade Master gonna get healed up once again, and FoCuS is going to lose himself his own Kodo Beast, saving up that turn warrior, and yikes. Big Bad Pulverize gonna take out a Grunt as well, so FoCuS is a bit hard pressed because Infi is gonna make more turns, which means yeah, 1 Kodo Beast is just not gonna be enough. Pocket Great Hole is going to be constructed here by FoCuS. Infi could do the same, but I think he's going to be investing more of his resources onto making his army stronger. But yeah, the Kodo Beast is, I think, kind of crucial to FoCuS' army comp. He's going to be producing his own turns, which, I mean, I do like to see. Let's just see how impactful it is going to be, as Infi is going to start sieging this expansion here. He's going to go for the Wall Stomp. Nope, it seems like he's just going to be saving his mana just for the impending fight, which is about to happen very soon as FoCuS is coming back home here. Spirit Walk is being FoCuS fired thanks to ensnares, but they are just going to go into the ethereal form. War Stomp from FoCuS is going to stop those units in track a little bit, but here comes Infi's own War Stomp there. 50 for FoCuS, 45 for Infi. We do have a Kodo Beast once again for FoCuS, so he can go straight after a Kodo Beast if he wants to. 2 2 turns versus 1 here. Turn Chieftain is going to be gaining level 2 for Infi's side, so that is going to be Endurance Aura, which is very nice. FoCuS trying to go for it, Devour, but seems like the constant purge procs from the Blade Master is going to prevent that from happening. And the Coda Beast is going to die momentarily. It seems like FoCuS' main target is going after these heroes rather than the turns themselves. Since Ancestor Spirit only hits the turns, it is a lot smarter to just go for the heroes, which, albeit, is a little harder to kill. It's just that once you do kill them, they won't be able to come back later on. It seems like FoCuS also lost his own turn, and his Spirit Walkers aren't exactly in a position to revive. Shadow Hunter, without mana, without any sort of invuln there, is going to get taken out at level 3. It's just, has FoCuS maybe tunnel visioned a little too much on the heroes themselves. He doesn't have that many units left available. His own Spirit Walker is going to go into Ethereal form. As, Coda Beast once again popping out here is going to get purged and possibly taken out. This guy could definitely devour. He does indeed devour a turn. And, looks like FoCuS might be able to lose his own turn Chieftain? Okay, that was weird. No GG, no nothing. 16 minutes. That is a little weird, but I'm looking at the website right now and the replay is indeed 16 minutes. So I'm not sure if the game actually prematurely ended, but I believe Infi was able to take the victory here. So that was a little weird. It's just, yeah, like I said at the end, I think FoCuS maybe tunnel vision too much on taking out the heroes, that he lost mainly his own army, and since he was about to lose his turn Chieftain, I think he just GG'd out there. But nevertheless, yeah, on to game 2.